Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today join me again and see the steps on how to make this super easy project. I'll be going to add this little sheep to my nativity project. So here's the finished sample. So let's proceed to materials. I'll be needing this small cotton yarn in skin color for the face, ears, and the legs. And then this acrylic yarn. I don't know the name, but this is something loose, like a spider nets. Okay, so then for the eyes, I'll be using 4mm black pearl. For the hook, I'll be using 1mm hook for the small cotton yarn and 3mm hook for the acrylic yarn. Okay, so if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell notification to be notified in my upcoming videos. And if you want to know how I did the steps ceramic, please continue watching and let's get started. Okay, so let's begin. So let's start by making the legs. So I already did 3 legs here. So I'm going to make the 4th and start with the magic ring. So row 1, into the magic ring, 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So pull out the tail. The next row, row 2 to 7, 6 rounds of 1 single crochet all the way around. So 6 stitches each round. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to finish first my 7 rounds of 1 single crochet and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to finish the stitch here. I'm going to cut the yarn. You can leave tail, a long tail if you want to sew this, but I'm going to use a glue gun to stick the parts together later. So I'm going to show that later. Okay, so finish with the legs. I have here 4 pieces. The next is I'm going to make the ears. So for the ears, start with the magic ring. So row 1 magic ring, then 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, the next row, I'm going to make 1 single crochet into the first stitch, and then increase next stitch. So you should have 9 stitches at the end of row 2. Okay, the next row, row 3 to 7, 5 rounds of 1 single crochet all the way around. So you still have 9 stitches each round. I'm going to finish first my 5 rounds of 1 single crochet, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to finish here. Then using a yarn needle, I'm going to connect the ends together. So both sides. Like that. And I'm going to put some blush on in the middle of the ears. That, and then I also finish already one here. I'm going to put also some blush on. Okay, so finish with the ears and the legs. Then next is I'm going to make the base. So for the base, I'm going to start again with the magic ring. So row 1, magic ring, then 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then here I'm going to use a marker. Wait. So I'm going to place my marker. The next is row 2. I'm going to increase the stitches. So 2 single crochet in each stitch, 1 and another 1. So you should have 12 stitches at the end of row 2. Okay, so I'm going to place my marker first. Then next row, row 3, 1 single crochet into the first stitch, then increase next stitch. So you should have 18 stitches at the end of row 3. Next row, row 4, going to place my marker front, row 4, 1 single crochet next 2 stitches, then increase next stitch. So you should have 24 stitches at the end of row 4. Alright, so the next row, I'm going to place my marker first. The next row, row 5 to 12, so 8 rounds of 1 single crochet all the way around. Each round you still have 24 stitches, so I'm going to finish first my 8 rounds of 1 single crochet, then I'll be back. Okay, so done with my 8 rounds of 1 single crochet. So next row, row 13, I'm going to decrease the stitches. Next 2 stitches, 1 single crochet, and then decrease next 2 stitches. Okay, so at the end of row 13, you should have 18 stitches. Okay, the next row, row 14, 1 single crochet into the first stitch, then decrease next 2 stitches. So you should have 12 stitches at the end of row 14. Okay, so I'm going to finish the stitch here. Okay, so the next is I'm going to put some stuffing for the head. Okay, so done with the stopping. Then next I'm going to use a yarn needle, then close the remaining stitches. So I'm going to insert my hook in and out. Okay, and then pull out the tail. And then for the end stitch, I'm going to hide and secure, making a few stitches inside and out. And cut it. So done for the head. Then next is I'm going to create the body, the tail, and then this piece for the head.